My screen is visible to you? So let us start. Yesterday we have discussed regarding the various basic elements of industrial installation. So in which we have first discussed the objectives of industrial installation, then we have discussed industrial building, wiring and classification of industrial installation. Okay. Then you may have single line diagram, route diagram of typical industrial installation. Then we have seen the classification of industries, building, small scale, large scale, medium scale. Okay, their comparison, various factors or point of comparison. So by considering this point, we can classify particular industry in the particular class, say small, medium or large scale. Then general characteristics we have seen for industrial building, production section, non-production section, commercial building, office building, workshops, illumination related to campus, illumination related to workshop, power circuits regarding the machines, motors, selection of type of wires, wiring systems, particular typical connection diagrams, circuit diagrams, industrial load, power load, lighting and fan load, then design calculation of particularly the selection of size of starter, fuse, wire, full load current calculation, starting current, selection of particular wire or cable for the particular installation, selection of particular conduit, selection of fuse rating, distribution boards, route diagram, length of wire, method of earthing. So these parameters as far as the industrial installation we have discussed. Then important guidelines regarding the wiring, motor wiring or power wiring, light and fan circuits. So this is what we have earlier we have discussed. Now we have to go for the next point. Any doubt regarding this? Okay, very good. No one is interested to speak, so it is for me good. So what are the important guidelines or important points, those to be considered? Especially we know the light and fan circuits in buildings of industries are quite similar to the residential installations. Okay, but power circuits or motor wiring, especially it is different in industrial installation. So important guidelines about the power wiring and motor wiring, which is a basic difference part or different part between residential and industrial wiring. So here all equipments used in power wiring shall be of ironclad type of construction. All conductors shall be enclosed in metallic covering or metallic conduit, which is electrically and mechanically continuous. So as far as the industrial wiring is concerned, we know particularly safety is major part, and for avoiding the damages, because in industry there is a continuous movement, handling of heavy equipments, loads, lifting, then such things are there. So normally what happens, all equipments used in particularly the power wiring, it is suggested that ironclad type construction, which is a rigid type of construction, and rigid metallic conduits, those are especially used for increasing the mechanical and electrical strength of the wiring circuit. And in case of underground wiring or underground cables, armored cable means, do you know what is armored cable? Armored cables you have studied, okay? Yes or no? Cables, have you studied cables? What is armored cable? What is armored cable? म्हणजे काय? आर्मोर्ड केबल म्हणजे काय? काही जणांना माहित आहे, काही जणांना माहित नाही. कुणाला माहित आहे? काही जणांना माहित आहे, काही जणांना माहित नाही. ज्याला माहित आहे त्याने सांग. Armoring is especially to increase the mechanical strength of cable. Normally in industries we shall use this armored cable, while in case of surface wiring, rigid conduit shall be provided over the wires for protection of wiring. Cable मध्ये armored cable. तुम्हाला केबलचं construction, this is particularly the armored, these are the images of armored cable. Have you the observing this? दिसतंय काय? So armoring, हे जे हा जो प्रकार आहे, especially this particular, this is armoring. So what you are having? Construction of cable. You have studied already the construction of cable. So here you can see these are the especially the conductors. These are conductors. Then paper insulator, then the industrial gel filling, polysheath insulator, and this is a galvanized steel armor. Okay. So yes, the purpose of armoring is only to increase the mechanical strength of this cable. Okay. So such type of armored cables, you may have different cables. Okay. So these are the pictures of various cables, especially, and we are preparing the armored cable in particularly the industrial wiring. Okay, power wiring. Have you understood this? Okay. Then you have to use the rag bolts, a part of set in wall, म्हणजे bracket type, are used for fixing the metal clad parts with wall, and such cases no wooden gutties, जे आपण in case of residential wiring or commercial wiring, wooden gutties, or you may have plastic putties we are using, so those are not used. Especially brackets are used. All mounted fixed brackets are used for rigid fixing of the your electrical installation, maybe the surface wiring or maybe the conduit wiring, surface wiring with conduit, or you may have fixing the metal parts or switches and all, whatever. Length of flexible conduit, particularly used at end connections between terminal boxes and starter and main switch, normally located at motor end. So this flexible part or flexible electrical wiring extension should not more than 1.25 meter as per as this standards are concerned, because more flexible conduits and more flexible wiring may provide obstacle in movement in the industry. So that is required, but that do not be exceed more than 1.25 meter, so that it will not provide any type of obstacle in movement. Then surface conduit wiring, it is also important, which is preferred in the comparison to the concealed wiring, because normally in industry we are having the heavy loads, and concealed wiring, if you find, it is very good, but for power wiring it is found that, and for industry, as far as the reliability and continuity of supply in the industry is concerned, so compared to the residential, if you have failure in the circuit, in industrial circuit or industrial installation, it leads to huge loss. So if it is leading to the huge loss, so easy maintenance and early detection of fault, it is very important. So surface conduit is more prepared than that of concealed. If you have residential wiring, especially in industry, related to office building, related to computer center, design center, training center, in that particular you can go for concealed wiring. But for shops, manufacturing shops, you have to go for conduit, surface conduit wiring, metallic, especially metallic conduit, and they are providing additional facilities for the maintenance, alteration, extension, whatever, etc. Okay. Then you may have some points regarding the guidelines that supply to each motor, it is independently controlled by the suitable switch and circuit breaker or fuse. That's what we have expected. So each unit or each motor is to be controlled suitably, linked with switch fuse unit and circuit breaker. So earthing also and all this. So looping of particular conductor from terminals that is from one motor to another motor. Suppose you are looping, similar to the residential wiring, in which we are looping from one tube circuit, one tube light to another tube light, next tube light to third tube light. So these are the looping what we are doing, maybe through junction box, maybe through switches or whatever. So here also looping for reduction in the size of length of wire or cable, we are looping. So looping particularly from one motor to next motor, that should not be done similar to the residential wiring, because this may cause different sizes of cables, and you may have problem in protection system also. So looping of conductors from terminal of one motor to another motor terminal, especially in power circuit, is not allowed. Okay. So these are some guidelines as far as the